Hey community, Pedzi here. This week we're going to be talking to you about the Assignment of Management Rights. If you didn't know, a lot of complexes, I'm talking about the larger ones in Queensland, have what's called caretaking agreements. Now this is where an individual buys a contract with the body corporate to manage the common property. For example, they would maybe live on site, so they'd buy a unit within the building, and a part of that contract would be for them to maintain the common area, cleaning, attending to any maintenance issues with the building infrastructure like fire systems, the elevators, or the lifts. And so what happens with the Assignment of Management Rights is that these individuals then, after maybe 5 years or 10 years, decide to move on with their careers and sell those management rights to another individual that's looking to jump into that business. Now, the reason why we're doing this video is because we've been dealing with a lot of assignment of management rights where a caretaker or building manager decides to sell the business and pass it on to an individual that's purchasing them. So we just wanted to give you a list of documentation that we recommend the body corporate collects as part of that assignment process. So the items I'd recommend the manager that's selling the management rights provide the body corporate are a deed of assignment, which is very important. That's the contract between the current manager and the person that's wanting to buy the management rights. The deed of assignment motion, because with the Assignment of Management Rights, the body corporate committee have got the authority, are the only ones that have the authority to actually approve that assignment. We would recommend they provide the body corporate with resumes of the buyers, just so that the committee can understand the experience and background of the individual or company that's wanting to buy those management rights. Some sort of evidence or letter from the bank that shows that the buyer is in good financial standing. Police checks for the individuals that are buying the management rights. A plan of the transfer, i.e. will the deed of assignment allow for some sort of training, completion of a questionnaire. So usually what we do is we provide our committees with interview questions that we ask the buyer, just so that we can see their level of experience or understanding of what it means to be a caretaker or building manager in a body corporate, because you're dealing with tenants, you're dealing with owner-occupiers, and you're dealing with investors and the committee, as well as the body corporate legislation. So it's very important that the person that's buying these management rights understands exactly what they're buying and what they're getting into. So very quickly, for those committees or communities that are affected or requested to assign management rights, the first thing we'd recommend you or the body corporate manager do is go to a solicitor that you trust, provide them with the assignment documents and ask them for a proposal so that they can assist you in managing that process and reviewing those deed of assignment documents, along with all those other documents that we specified in the list before. That's it for me. I hope that helped. If you've got any questions or are dealing with assignment of management rights, feel free to ask us any questions on our Facebook page or drop us an email, and we'll include the links below if you're watching this on YouTube. Cheers.